Hey guys, Tammy here with another marketing lesson. This is email marketing part 2. The last email that I sent out a couple of weeks ago got a lot of opens and a lot of click-throughs, and that really gets me excited because that lets me know that I've got the wheels turning up there and you're getting ready to start using email marketing in your business in a really big way. And nothing makes me more excited and more happier because I know that with my own personal business and that businesses of clients that all the clients I do business with, email marketing is one of the biggest pieces of our marketing hub. And if you're not using it, if you're not leveraging it in your business, you are leaving money on the table. Okay, so last video, we talked about the why, the powerful why as to why you should be using email marketing in your business. And secondly, I went through a demonstration and showed you step by step how to download your database and save it to your desktop. And also I just wanted to give you one little heads up. That video and all the videos that we're going to make in the future, which are going to be many, all these videos are going to live on Andy on Call Corporate's YouTube channel. So you can go there and look at these videos and view them as many times as you want, because this is about you. I want to educate you. I want to teach you as much as I possibly can, but at a pace that's comfortable to you. Okay, so first of all, there's a couple of things are going to take place in this marketing lesson. One thing is I'm about to jump behind my computer here in a minute, and I'm going to take it to the next level because last time we downloaded your list to your desktop. This time we are going to upload that list to an email platform. So I'm going to demonstrate for you that process. The other thing is, I got a couple of really great emails. By the way, thank you so much. I really appreciate the interaction and your engagement and your interest in what's going on. And one email that I got was really, really good from Tom in Chicago. Shout out to Tom. Thank you so much. And I thought his email was so good. He asked some great questions. I decided to make it a part of this segment. So, in Tom's email to me, he says, I would be interested in hearing what your best practices are for content and communication of others. Great question. So let's talk about best practices for content. First of all, let me say this. Your content should be relevant, very useful, and timely. So, talk about the things that are going on in your business right now today. For example, it's summer. What do people tend to need the most in the summer? Are they thinking of having a deck built? Do they need their existing deck? Maybe do they need it, they need to get it stained or cleaned to get it ready for, entertaining and barbecue. Do they need to have their house sealed up good because to keep the air conditioning in, and so they're not spending a lot of money on their power bill and it going to waste. What is it in your demographic and in your place of the world where people are calling about the most, or even something a service you might want to sell? You need to consider it that way. That is what dictates the content. Is what is timely, what is relevant, and what is useful at the time. Okay? The other thing he asked was, question 2 was, does the content need to fit on a single page view? Also, very, very good question. So number 2, content viewing. Here's the thing. Most platforms, and the one that I'm about to demonstrate to you here in a minute is no exception, are all turning over to mobile friendly. Everything is mobile friendly because, let's face it, we're moving toward a mobile society, and most people are going to view your emails on their handheld. So they're looking at a 4-inch screen, and as long as it's mobile friendly, I don't think that's pretty much a consideration, except for the fact that your emails shouldn't be 2,000 words long. Let's face it, people don't have that much of an attention span. So First of all, consider that it's being read on mobile most of the time, 45 or maybe 50% of the time. And the other thing to consider is, an email newsletter should stay in about 300 words. That's pretty good. And a second consideration is, how else are you using that content? Because I know with my clients, we take a good piece of content and we use that content for other purposes. For example, that email newsletter, I may also repurpose that. I may also be using that as a blog post. So it needs to be long enough to be a blog post. Okay? Let's see. Number 3. Do you alternate a long letter with a follow-up later in the month or on a topic covered in the newsletter? I don't really do that. Most of my clients send out about 2 email newsletters, and they usually take place every 2 weeks. We typically focus on a couple of different things that month, and the reason is you want to touch on various topics, because over time you want to be able to look back at that and look at the analytics and see what people responded to the most. That's why it's important to talk about different things. However, for example, I think it's fine if you wanted to talk about, for example, in newsletter 1 of the month, you might talk about, I'm just making this up, just if you do this service, you might want to talk about building, adding a deck to your home or building on a deck to your home. And then in the second newsletter, you might want to say, hey, by the way, if you have a deck and it might need, to be, cleaned off, or, it might need to be pressure washed, or it might need to be touched up, or whatever. Hey, well, call us, we'll take care of that. So you're kind of in the same topic, but it's kind of different. So that's kind of how I handle that. Okay, number 4, is there knowledge to be transferred as to word choice? Question 1. And the second part of this is, how do we structure the call to action? Both really good questions. Hey Tom, there's lots of research done in the marketing world in regards to using power words in your marketing. And of course, that's all up to you to know your demographic, know your market, and know what your power words are. That kind of goes back to knowing your client and knowing how to market to your client. And by the way, I'm going to link to a video that I've done in the past, which is quite popular, on the topic of power words. So if you want to check that out, please do. And about structuring a call to action, I'm not a very salesy person. I don't like to hit with a hard sell. It's just not how I roll. So, and I don't like to kind of push my clients to do that either. I tend to be more of a person who focuses on engagement. I like to engage my audience. I want to give them what I think is very good content. It's useful to them and it's relevant. And then of course, at the end, hey, a little nice soft sell. Oh, hey, by the way, if your husband isn't able to do these things around the house, or if you guys don't have time, hey, Andy on call, we would love to help you with this. Give us a call. And then also too, the 3 Andy on calls that are currently my private clients, what we do is just down below, we just have whatever a certain percentage off for labor or whatever. It's a very soft sell. It's not very hard hitting, because I want people to be engaged, number 1. And number 2, I don't want to have a lot of people unsubscribe. And I believe that when you're a little too salesy, people tend to unsubscribe at a higher rate. And let's face it, we want to hold on to all the subscribers we can, because the more subscribers we reach, the more success we have. Okay, so I believe I answered all of your questions. I'm going to jump on the other side of the computer, and I'm going to show you a demonstration on how to take that email list that you downloaded to your desktop, and I'm going to show you how to upload that right to your email platform. See you on the other side. Hey guys, Tammy here, and I am on the other side of my computer, and what I have done is I've logged into my personal MailChimp account. MailChimp is something that I really like using. It's very user-friendly. I think I use MailChimp for probably all of my clients as well as for my own business. Really, really, really like it. I also love how quick they are to convert to the newest technology. I believe they were the first email platform that went mobile. And I love that because, as we've talked about, most people are viewing emails from their handheld. So, also too, something else that I love about MailChimp, it's actually free up to 2,000 email addresses. So, if you have below 2,000 email addresses, you'll have a little bit of time to get acquainted with MailChimp before you actually have to sign on the dotted line and purchase it, which, by the way, I've used it for, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years. I've never been dissatisfied. Absolutely love it. So enough of that. Okay, so basically you're going to have to set up different lists in your email marketing platform. I'm not going to go into that procedure in this particular video. However, I may do it in the future. But in this particular video, we're going to focus solely on uploading your email list that you downloaded to your desktop into your MailChimp platform, okay? So here we have a couple of different options: manage subscribers, add subscribers, sign up forms, and that sort of thing. What we're going to do is we're going to click on add subscribers, and I'm going to click on import subscribers, okay? And up this screen comes. Okay, remember when you downloaded your database, you downloaded it to a CSV file to your desktop, which by the way is just a fancy name for an Excel file, okay? So what there's a couple of different ways that we can do this, and I'm going to demonstrate to you 2 different ways. My preferred method is actually to click import CSV or text file here. You click it here, and then what you do is you browse. You're going to look for your file, and mine's on the desktop, and I called it email marketing test. Here it is. I'm going to choose it, and I just click upload. And then here I'm going to say this is the email address. Yes, please save that. This is the first name field. Please save. This is the last name field, and save. Okay? Now I'm just going to say complete the import. And yay, 13 emails were added to my list. It's just that simple. Let me show you a different way to do this. Add subscribers, import subscribers. Now what you can do is you can go and actually, let me find my file. I have a lot. Yes, my desktop is pretty messy. I need to work on organizing that. So I'm looking for the file for my email marketing piece, which I can't really find right now. Let me do this a different way. Here it is right here, file recent, email marketing demo. Here it is right here. So what you can do is you can open up your Excel, spreadsheet that you just saved. You can just copy that, shade it, copy it, right click and copy that. And then go right into the copy paste method and literally just right click and say import list. Again, we're going to save the email, we're going to save the first name, and we're going to save the last name and hit save and complete import. Oh, but look here. Bummer, there were no emails added to your list. Let me tell you why that happened, because I just already uploaded them. So by the way, if you want to, download your whole list and then upload that list as a whole every time, you can. What I would suggest is once you upload that file the first time, maybe go back 30 days and just every 30 days pull those emails. My clients actually pull their emails. I ask them to do it every 2 weeks. So before we send out an email, they actually send me new email addresses. And the reason why is because I want to email as many people as I possibly can. Because the more people that I email, the more likely I am to be successful. So, but just so you know, if there's somebody already on your email list, it won't add them again. So don't think that you're ever going to put somebody on your email twice, on your email list twice, because MailChimp actually won't let you do that. So it's not a concern. Okay, so I hope you found this really simple, and I hope that you are ready to get started uploading your emails to an email platform. Hi there, Tammy again. I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of email marketing. Once again, I hope that these videos are encouraging you to get started with email marketing in your business. It is not only a cost-effective way to reach a large market of people or a large base of people, but it's also very powerful because you are staying in front of, in most cases, customers you've already done business with, and it's just really important that we stay top of mind. And when they need something, hey, you know what? They call us. And it goes without saying, I would love to have your emails and comments. Please do not be shy about emailing me, because these efforts are designed specifically for you, and without your feedback, I just can't do a whole lot. So I want to hear from you. Please email me at tammy@perfectmarketingequation.com. See you next time.